After I've recorded the visa experience video, I got certain comments that you guys also want me to talk about my education loan and how am I funding my education. So welcome back to another vlog. In today's video, I'll explain you about education loan and how my loan got approved without providing any documents like co-applicant, co-signer, basically anything. Like I did not provide any of the documents because in my case it wasn't possible. So I will tell you how even you can get an education loan even if you do not have anyone sponsoring you or like signing on your behalf. This education loan would also include your other expenses, living expenses and everything that would cost you to pursue your master. You have decided that you want to pursue masters and come to the States, or you want to go to any country for pursuing your masters. So the very step that I would suggest you to do is you go, you check your I-20, you check the amount that is mentioned, the requirement amount that you would be needing. Like I would be attaching my I-20. So for example, in my case, the expenses that I wanted for one entire year was $50,000. So when I saw my I-20, I knew that I would be needing an amount which is equal to or greater than the amount that was mentioned on my I-20. Okay, so with so many options available in the market, I mean, so it's like if you're looking for an education loan, there are like lot of options available like Prodigy, Finance, Avance, Mpower. So when I was considering for taking an education loan, the most suitable and the most matchable according to my requirement was Mpower, because Mpower was the only loan finance company which gave me education loan without any collateral, without any co-applicant or co-signer. So basically they did not take any documents from me.
So if even you are looking for an education loan, I would be leaving up a link in the description down below. After clicking the link and filling up all the details, if your loan gets approved, you would also be rewarded with $100 bonus in the form of gift card, or you can also redeem it in the form of cash. So the gift card would be available at Walmart, Amazon and several other stores. My loan got approved in 7 days after applying, where they also sent me a conditional supporting letter before the main approval. Also, pardon me for adding such voiceovers, as while I was recording the video, I was going out for dinner, and later when I checked the video, the audio wasn't audible clearly, and hence I have to record it all over again. So yeah, now let me continue about Mpower. So after approving my loan, Mpower then sent a letter to my university regarding the date of disbursement and also the amount of disbursement. Now after finalizing everything, the loan directly got disbursed to my university, wherein after deducting my tuition fees, so the remaining amount was still with my university, where after I have come to the States, I opened a bank account and then following some steps through an application which is linked up with my university. The remaining amount was disbursed to my bank account, which I used for my living expenses, rent, food, groceries and etc.
The education loan was the only amount that I was dependable on for my living expense and for my studies. So my first semester fees was around 12k, and out of which I also got a scholarship of $3,000, so which came down to around 11k. I don't really remember the amount, but it is what it is. So it is around like 10k. The purpose of making this video is to just tell you guys that if you do not have any savings and if you do not have anything to put on paper like in the form of guarantee or anything, you can still fund your education by yourself, where there is education loans like Mpower, Prodigy, the interest rates. So how does this interest rate works? As you are not giving any collateral or co-applicant, of course your interest rate would be a little higher than the other education loans. But in my case, when I came to the States in 2022, my first semester interest rate, my first disbursement interest rate was quite low, and you also have a chance of decreasing your interest rate. So there are 3 ways where you can decrease your interest rate with whatever X amount it is. First way was by enrolling into auto pay, where my interest interest got decreased by 0.5%. The second was by consecutively paying 6 months of interest on time, which is why another 0.5% of interest was reduced from my total interest rate. And the third would be, I guess it would not be now, it would be when I get a job and when I start the enrollment process, when like I start the repayment process, I would be getting a decrement of another 0.5% interest. Say I paid interest for 6 months. Let me tell you in detail about that. So how does this Mpower loan works is that just like any other loan, you would be given your disbursement and then you have to pay the interest later on after 2 years. But other than that, you also have to make a monthly payment. For example, in my case, if my amount was $25,000, I had to pay a monthly interest according to the interest rate per month to the Mpower loan until I actually start the repayment process. So this is the only drawback that you have with Mpower, that you have to pay the interest rate even before you get a job or you graduate. Just like to say in the end that if you really want to come do masters here, and if you really want to do it all by yourself, and you're scared that you do not have any savings and do not have anyone who can help you, and if you're lost, trust me when I say this, there are still a lot many options out there in the market. Because when I was at your place like around a year ago, even I was very lost that मेरे पास तो पैसे ही नहीं है, I do not have any savings, but I have big dreams to achieve and I want to do everything out there what I've planned for myself. Just do not get disheartened. You can still do all of that. You can still apply for an education loan and you can still pay it off by yourself. Because my opinion, whoever comes to the state, mostly 98% of all of us would find a job here. We would be here, which is why we will be earning in dollars. So depending on your branch, like if you are tech, non-tech, so depending on your job, you can easily pay off your education loan all by yourself. I'm telling that to you again because I am going to do the same thing for myself. And I do not have anyone who is sponsoring me. In fact, tell you a crazy fact. So when I was coming here, so in the start, pay for my rent, for my deposit, for food and for other travel expenses, even that I paid off from my education loan. So what really happened is I did not have money, I did not have any savings, which is why I borrowed a particular amount from my friend's dad. He gave that money to me. I used that money. I paid my house deposit with that money, and after when I got the disbursement from my college, which was from my deductible loan, I paid off that to my friend's father, and that is how I actually funded everything out of my expenses through my education loan only. And still all my expenses, all my living expenses, the food, the rent, the other utilities and everything I am only dependable on my loan, because I do not have any on-campus jobs yet. I am on the way of searching one, but I couldn't find one, which is absolutely fine because looking at the market situation, it is kind of difficult. I have been applying to certain internships, but I couldn't find any luck. But I'm not getting disheartened because there is always a correct time for everything, and when the time will come, I will really land at a very good place. But just because of not finding a job at time, not finding a part-time at time, it doesn't mean that I'm going to get scared of my debts. There are some times where I feel very low that oh my god, I almost have 90k of debt on myself, which includes my education loan and my living expenses. But it's absolutely fine. I got this because I need to do it, because it was my plan and it was my idea to come to the States and have the kind of life that I'm having right now. So yeah, so in fact, instead of cribbing on the fact that I have so much of debt, I remind myself every single day that I got this. I'm gonna get there like how I got here. Everything is going to come at place. And yes, like me, I will also tell that other people out there who are lost and do not know what to do. I'm at a marketplace. I'm at a food marketplace. So do not know what to do. just ask me in the comment down below. I really love to talk to you guys. Just reply back on comments. If you have already seen my other videos, you know that if you comment, I do not even take like more than a day to get back to you people. The visa interview vlog that I made, I got so many of you asking me several questions. It feels so good to actually be in touch with so many human beings out there who share the same journey as mine and who really want to pursue something which I am doing right now. I am really very happy and privileged that I'm getting to live this life which I have dreamt of since so long years. It's all for the video, you guys. Do not get demotivated or do not get sad. Just ask me down in the comment section if you want any more videos that you want me to make, and if you have any more doubts, I would really love to answer them all. And my upcoming vlogs are also coming on Pace University, my course curriculum and everything related to my university and what I do on daily basis. A home tour. I'm also going to make a video on the accommodation part, my expenses in how much do I actually spend on the rent and all the expenses in USA. I'm gonna make a vlog on that. It's all for the video. Bye bye, take care. I'll meet you in the next vlog.